Ew. Why do you have to do this? I hate this. Everything is ew.
Okay.
Everyone be silenced. That is not a human.
What would you like to talk about that would bring us closer together?
I have a cat in my lap. And I like that. I have a cat in my lap. And I like that. I have a cat in my lap. And I like that. I like that. A cat in my lap. I have a cat in my lap.
I'm hip, I'm cool. I can get down. I'm hip, I'm cool. I can get down. We're gonna honor those kitties.
This little kitty right here.
Time with the cats. Embrace the cats. Love the cats. Observe the cats.
I'm sitting here worshiping the cats. Cats. Woo! Cats. Woo! Cats. Woo! Cats. Cats. Woo! Cats. Woo! Cats. Woo! Cats. Cats.
The one thing that's important to you so far in your life is cats. 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 Cats.
Jason wants to help fix my life by scrapbooking.
No. If scrapbooking is something that is meaningful to you, then I said I would like to be a part of it. And I know that you are not currently a scrapbooker, but considering that you are a person who said that they like photo albums, that's why we could do that.
So now you want to be involved in the scrapbooking.
Yes?
I don't know if that's a joint activity.
It's not?
I don't know.
I think it is. It's probably one of the most joint activities you could have.
Has anyone out there ever done a joint scrapbooking experience?
Who's out there? Who's out there?
The two of you that might be
What
listening to
percentage
this?
of them are scrapbookers?
No one has.
0.00000%. That's just 0%.
Well, the scrapbooks I have done alone. And I doubt I would like your input on it.
Well, that's weird.
Is it?
Yeah, because when you're scrapbooking, you're putting together like memories and it's like a joyful experience.
For me to keep and then show what I've done. What I should do is just make a scrapbook of me.
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm referring to is a family photo album, which involves the family.
Oh.
And
The ones I did were more of like my friends. And
so
I have one of my cats.
Ours could be like an enemies
What
photo album.
I need to do my cats because I have all my older cats in a scrapbook. But I haven't added since Tux. So I didn't get Crimson and Maisie and Ritzy, Ellie.
You're saying add that to a...
And Sunny and Shadow. Yeah.
Okay. You already have an album. You said you already have an album started, so you'd be adding to an old album or starting a new one for cats?
Well, I have one of my cats.
Oh.
But I think it's full.
Oh. So we would go to the craft store and get things for a new scrapbook or photo album, whatever the difference is, if there is one.
I don't know if I want to, though. I mean, I did that when I was a kid.
Well, you have to choose. You have to find something meaningful
I
in
don't
your
have
life.
to do anything.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
If you're gonna have any kind of connection with me, it needs to be based around something meaningful.
And that, of course, has to be an outside source.
No, it can be an inside source. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means. But what does that mean?
You're saying it has to revolve around something that's not just me.
No, it can revolve around you.
Okay. Me.
Okay, you.
I choose me.
What does that... So what does that mean?
I don't need to have a passion for something.
You have a passion for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so How can you share?
Fuck you.
How can you share that passion, or how can I share in that?
I share it every day.
How can?
Here I am. You're welcome.
Right.
What passion would you like me to have? Is the question. Because apparently you would like me to be into scrapbooking.
No. You said that we are lacking a connection, and in order for us to have a connection, we have to connect over something. Like, it's not just arbitrary.
You don't like anything I like, though.
Not true. But I don't know what the things are. That's why I'm saying this.
The things I like aren't activities.
And I'm not talking about activities.
Scrapbooking.
Okay, literally everything in the world is an activity. Just being alive is an activity. So you can't just say that everything is an activity.
You just said everything's an activity.
I know, but you can't say, "Oh, you're only saying that because it's an activity." You can say that about literally anything. So you can't discount it being an activity just because it's something that exists.
I don't really know what you're getting at right now.
Everything I propose as an idea of something to connect over, you're relating to it being an activity, and that you don't want to do activities. When I'm not making it about doing an activity, you're making it about doing an activity.
Disagree.
Yeah, but you can't disagree as I'm actively saying it doesn't have to be an activity.
Okay, but you do, though. You're telling me I have to have a passion in doing something.
No, you don't have to have a passion in doing... If a passion isn't... I mean, normally a passion means you're doing something. That's kind of probably the definition of a passion. But if you're saying that the passion is just being yourself and talking about yourself...
I don't think my passion is talking about myself either.
Whatever you're saying that your passion is, I'm not saying what your passion is or what it should be.
I don't have a passion.
I know that. But whatever it is that you want to connect over, it has to be presented. It has to be actively pursued. It's not just imaginary. It has to be brought up.
You don't like when I bring up things that
I'm asking you to. I'm inviting you to.
I don't have anything currently.
Okay.
Right in this moment. It happens when it happens.
Yeah.
And when it happens, you don't like it.
I don't dislike it. That's
Okay.
not what it is. You know that. It's not that I don't. It's not that I dislike it.
You love it.
I'm part of it. I'm with it. I'm hip. I'm cool. I can get down.
No, you can't. I mean, you cannot get down with me, and I cannot get down with you. Okay. Let's get that clear.
It's not as complicated as you're making it.
It apparently is.
No, it's not. You saying that it apparently is the barrier that's preventing it from happening.
I don't think that's true.
Because you're the one that's closed off. Maybe it hasn't always been that way, but that's how it is right now, and how I believe it's been
I don't think
recently.
that's true. No, I don't think that's true.
Okay, but if
Just because I can't plan it. It's not like that.
I know, it doesn't have... I understand that it's not something you can just bring up, but you should be able to talk about what is important to you. So, what's important to you?
This little kitty right here.
Okay, so we're gonna... What's that called? We're gonna honor those kitties in a scrapbook.
Okay,
And-
Jack can be in it too, I guess.
Maybe we could honor them by building them a playpen.
I mean, yeah. They're supposed to be getting a catio.
Yes, but they can also have a playpen.
What does that mean?
No. Whatever's gonna go out on the catio, we can put it in the room that's currently the cat room. Entertainment, and then enjoy our time with the cats. Embrace the cats. Love the cats. Observe the cats.
I do that every day. What do you think I'm doing? Day in and day out. I'm sitting here worshiping the cats.
Worshipping.
Worshiping.
the gospel.
And I'm demeaning the peasants that are the dogs.
Yeah. It's true. Pretty good.
Is it?
No. The one thing the one thing that's important to you so far in your life is cats.
Yes.
I'd love to build on that. I hope there's more to it.
Not really.
But if not, I can accept that.
Okay. Avril.
I don't want to bond over Avril.
Okay, and that's what's wrong with you.
It's not a common interest.
Yeah, we don't have common interests.
Yes, we do.
What are they then?
How about you say things that you like? I'll react.
Cats.
Woo!
Avril. Wow. That's not gonna work for me. Paramore.
Woo!
Huh. Not different of a reaction, huh? So Paramore and cats are on the same for you. Actually, I think that was louder than the cat woo.
No, they're equal.
Cats and Paramore are equal to you.
Yeah,
Wow. Had no idea.
but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna watch Paramore all day.
Who said you have to watch Paramore all day?
I'm just saying. That's what you do.
No, it's not. Fries.
God. Bonding over fries would be really sad. But I do like French fries. But I don't love French fries.
Okay. Well, let me tell you that I do have a friendship where we do bond over potatoes quite often.
Yep, and I'm not part of that. So, there's the reaction. Next.
Comedy.
We have some comedy that we both like. Comedy is very subjective, so we're not going to say that we both like all comedy, but there's a lot of comedy that we both like, so... You know, certain comedians, or if it's improv comedy, or, you know, could go to random stand-up things or whatever. And I'd rather go in person to a stand-up thing than, like, watch stand-up on TV.
I would not. If it's just random stand-up comedians, because most of the time that's not very good. And it's usually quite awkward. So.
Yeah.
I
That's
would
how I
not
feel
prefer
about
that.
watching comedy on TV.
You think it's awkward?
Yes.
Oh, you weren't there, so.
Because you're just waiting to laugh.
That's what do you think it is in person?
It's more engaging.
Is it?
It's more of an experience than looking at a screen and waiting to laugh.
I don't understand you.
It's kind of like, would you rather watch a band perform live, or would you rather watch them perform on the TV? For me, I would rather watch them live.
Would you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm fine either way. If it's someone I like.
I'm not watching people play music on the TV. I don't know why I keep saying the TV. But
To me, both are good.
televisions are for stories. They're for movies and shows. They're
You
not.
know, a lot of stand-up comedy is stories.
No.
And so is a lot of music.
It's just short stories.
So what?
Don't like those.
Oh my good God.
And a lot of them aren't real.
So what?
If it's coming from a person directly, I would expect it to be real.
How do you know it's not real?
Because real life isn't that funny.
It is if you're a comedian and you make it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You're someone that doesn't listen to anything that's going on around you. And a lot of comedians actively do that. You don't even know what's going on in your own life. To like know what anyone's actually saying that could be funny.
Okay.
So the one thing we have in common we can't agree on when or why it's good.
Not really. There's plenty of overlap, like I said. You're just trying to pull a negative out of it when it's not when I already said the positive out of it.
What was the positive?
There's comedy that we like, that we mutually like. There's no reason to focus on the things we don't like.
To me, there is, because it's always the things that I like the most that you have the most problem with.
That's an overgeneralization.
I don't think it is.
Whether it is or not, doesn't change that we need to focus on the things that are commonalities and not uncommonalities.
Those are my things.
Cats, comedy, Paramore, Avril, French fries.
Yeah, my things are my animals, the music I like, the comedy I like, and the food that I like. That's what's important to me.
Okay. Would you say that you are passionate about them?
Yes.
Well, there we go. We found your passion. And you said you didn't have any.
Yeah, not an activity passion.
Activities aren't passions. Or passions aren't activities.
Seems to be.
No. Why does it seem to be?
Because I'm not actively doing anything about it. I just like it.
You're consuming it.
Mm-hmm. I'm consuming my animals. Isn't that right, Ritzy?
Just to be clear, your animals are your cats, not your dogs. Or dog. Jack is not your passion.
No, I'm not super passionate about Jack, but I'll like take care of him.
Yeah. You'll throw him on the wall like spaghetti.
I want to so bad.
That's your passion.
It
Your passion
is.
is making him mad.
No, it's not. My passion is giving him what he deserves. I am passionate about that.
Look at him.
He looks dumb, but that's not news. Well, do you want to list off all your passions? Do we have time for such a thing?
No, that's a ridiculous question. That is not necessary for me, because I have an infinity of passions, and you have a
Finitity.
finitity. Your passions are like a needle in a haystack. You need to really search for them. But we accomplished a lot. And we have documented proof that will be archived for historical purposes
Oh my god.
to reference.
I guess I don't really know what you're going to do with that.
I'm gonna make it my life's mission to know them.
To know what?
To know those passions and participate in them.
Oh, you can't do that.
I could do it for the ones that I didn't for some of them. I mean, you didn't really give me much to go off of, but I mean, you did. It's pretty broad. So yeah.
I don't really know what you're going to do with that information. Like, there's nothing to do with it.
Yeah, there is.
What?
Those are the things that we can spend time doing together, dude.
That's already...
No, it's
That
not.
is.
We don't spend any time doing things with the cats. We don't spend time talking about comedy or actively seeking out comedy or...
I am constantly actively seeking out comedy. That's what I'm doing at all points in my life. What do you mean?
I don't know anything about that.
I'm always trying to make your stupid little bitch ass laugh.
So you want to be a comedian.
Not professionally.
You want to be a...
I want to be your personal
You want to be
comedian, yeah.
You want to be an unprofessional comedian
Yeah.
to me. That's your goal.
To you only,
That's
yeah.
what your passion is? When you say comedy, that's your goal is to make me laugh? It's not that
Is
hard.
it not? I'm always demanding that you laugh at what I say.
Yeah, that's... Comedians shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
What they do is they take the feedback and they say, okay, I
You
guess...
don't
so.
have feedback. You just say, I don't like to laugh.
Yeah, that's the same... No. That's called a tough crowd, but...
Yeah, you are a tough crowd.
Sure, but a tough crowd is the best trainer have the best comedy.
Well, listen, sometimes I have better crowds than you.
Yeah, comedians love a better crowd. Makes their job easier. Sometimes people don't want to work hard.
Some people don't recognize hard work.
Yeah, you say some funny stuff.
I know.
I wouldn't say that I know anybody that's particularly funny, but
That's sad for you.
I think everyone's kind of funny in their own way.
Yeah, that's my point.
And I wouldn't think of you as like more or less funny than other people I know.
It's fine.
You're adequately funny. You're just...
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm super funny. I'm saying you should laugh at what I say more if you're paying attention.
Yeah, I guess that depends on if the reason why I'm laughing is because I wasn't paying attention or just because I didn't think it was funny.
Oh.
Or even if I did think it was funny, that doesn't necessarily it's out loud funny.
I know, that's why I demand that you laugh, though, because it is funny. And I deserve it.
Right. But if I laughed all the time, it would make the actual funny moments less significant.
No,
Oh.
that's where you're wrong.
Okay, tell a joke. Say something
no,
funny.
No, it's not like that.
Oh. Be funny.
No,
I'm funny.
sometimes.
But you think you're funnier than me?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Do you think we're equally funny?
No.
You think I'm more funny than you?
Yeah.
You aspire to be as funny as me?
No.
You just want to...
I just aspire for you to laugh when I say something funny. You need to acknowledge it. It's rude.
Well, I love a good laugh.
No, you don't. The podcast has flatlined. And you're not going to tell us your passions.
No. That would be redundant.
Most things are.
I don't need to be. If it's something that we both already know, there's no point in saying it.
Who knows? I'm sure you have 1,000 million passions that I don't fucking know about.
Oh, passions that I have that you don't know about?
Yeah, see, this is what's going to make me mad.
Well, I don't know if I told you.
Let's go on the assumption you probably
I always wanted to be good at drawing, but I never was. So I wouldn't say it was a passion, but
Oh no, the one thing you're not talented in.
I never wanted to be good at sports. I'm not.
Okay, well, you won most athletic at your high school, though.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with sports. Oops. I always wanted to learn how to sew.
Oh, well, look at you.
I do have a passion for fashion.
Oh, where?
I don't really embrace it.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't want to elaborate.
Why?
Because what's the point?
Yeah, the point is, what are you talking about? Says the man who has always claimed to not care one bit what he's wearing.
I don't care about the appearance to other people of what I'm wearing.
Okay, but you don't care about the appearance of what you're wearing to yourself either.
I do, it's just not a priority. What was your least favorite what was your least favorite subject in school?
Math.
I like math.
Yeah.
I'm not that good at it.
Okay, people paid you to do their homework.
I was better than some people, but that doesn't mean that I was particularly good at it.
Okay.
It doesn't work well with my memory.
I feel like it's not
Deficiencies.
true. What grades did you get?
Passing.
Okay, did you ever get anything lower than an A?
I rarely got an A.
You were like just in math?
In general, I'd say I probably usually got B's.
Oh. Well, I did not know this about you.
Depends. I mean, My grades declined a little
because
bit.
you turned it in late, huh?
I mean, probably. I guess usually what it would be is, yeah, I would like half-ass it and get a half. No, that's not true.
You half-assing it would still be
You know what?
an
It,
A.
you know what it was? I would just pick and choose the projects that I wanted to do.
That's
and
what
I would
all
do-
the smart kids did.
And I would do really well on the stuff that I wanted to do, and just like sometimes not even turn in the stuff that I didn't want to do, and then it just kind of evened out to be like
See,
passing.
that's what the truly smart people did. But people like me, that was good in school because it's easy and just memorize and forget, which is easy for me. Pass because I just do everything. And it was fine. And I always got all A's except in math I'd sometimes get a B.
Yeah. I don't think I ever. I can't remember what my mindset was for my entire life, but I think that.
I remember mine, but
But I think
the same.
I think that I never cared about getting good grades. I cared about learning something that was interesting.
oh god, see, I did not care.
Or
I just wanted to get the good grade.
what's the value of a good grade?
I wanted to go to college.
Oh. Yeah, that wasn't really part of my. I mean, I thought about it, but it wasn't part of my destiny. That was a big motivator for people.
And I
Get good
didn't want to
grades?
fail. I wanted to have good grades just because that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm a rule follower.
Yeah.
And it was easy. It wasn't hard for me. So I didn't have to put really any effort into that.
Yeah, rule follower.
Yeah.
A lot of kids got paid for getting good grades. I always thought that was bullshit.
I did. I spent it all on pizza.
I don't know if I didn't really have like chores either. I mean, I had chores. I didn't have an allowance, I don't think. But I would, I guess, get things sometimes. Like if I asked to go to the movies or whatever, then I'd just do it. So, never really had like an allowance. Maybe that's why I started my own company so young. Earn my own money.
I never cared to do too much, so I never really needed money except to go to the movies sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do a lot that needed money. Still don't. You know, like cheap hobbies, like I mean, I've had some really expensive hobbies, but just like I
I've
spent
never
most of
had
my
a
time
hobby.
spent most of my time outside, or either outside or playing video games. Which two completely contrasting things, but neither one costs a lot of money.
Depending on what you're doing. If you want all the new games.
Nah, I just play one game for years.
Okay. I had a paper route for 1 year.
Was that fulfilling?
No. And if I like wanted to stay the night at like my friend's house or something, my mom would do it for me.
Okay, well, we've done. This will be about a half hour long. Do you want to keep going?
No.
Shaylee's going to get her tattoo of Paramore, one of her passions.
Of Haley Williams. Not the whole band though.
Yes, Haley Williams. She is Paramore.
She'd smack you for saying that.
She's the only member that's always been there.
It's not true.
No?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought. Really? I thought every other member had left.
She's also left.
Oh.
It didn't really count because no one knew about it, but the only reason the band is still a band is because of the guitarist.
Oh. Ritzy has something he'd like
And the
to
only
say.
reason he was in the band before is because he was too young and his parents wouldn't let him go on tour yet.
Okay. Error.
Everything.